Hello all my adventurers and train enthusiasts. Today I have a special gem for you right here in Branson. Today we're going to be visiting the Roark Valley Modular Railroad Club. And this is going to be a really fun, really exciting, really unique experience. So let's roll the intro and get on down the track. Now imagine my surprise when I made it all the way to Missouri and found this Texas Ranger toy train alongside all of these other amazing different train kind of toys. But right here, this is really familiar. See, I used to have one of these train whistles whenever I was little, and it was the coolest thing ever. And speaking of cool things, look at this little conductor hat. This is awesome. Now I used to have one that was the traditional denim color and white, and I think that this one's more fitting of my style now. Now the first display that we're going to find is the Johnny Castle shows right here, and there are 10 different facts that I'm going to share with you all as we look at this epic set. Now these were built by Ken McKinney. It took a total of 20 years to make this set. It is a model of a 50s carnival, and its 3/4 inch is a foot scale. So for every 3/4 inch that you see, that would represent 1 foot in height. This is 95% made of wood, and each ride that we're seeing actually moves. Everything is hand painted, and there is over 40 feet of railroad cars alone. There is a merry-go-round, and that was the first thing that was made. This is Missouri's largest miniature carnival. And as we move down the train tracks, we enter the train room. Now the set that we're looking at right now, I was just told, is N-gauge. So this is a very small train, but not the smallest, which they actually have a Z-gauge, which is far smaller. The details here are phenomenal. You can see here, this is not actually running water, but it sure looks like it. And they even have captured the colors of the different layers in the mountain here. And then right on top we have this really cute tabletop mountain community. Looks like a great place to live, doesn't it? And on this side we have a beach and a really fun looking place to get into some water. This would feel great on a good summer's day, don't you think? Now over in this field, all of these little cows seem to move. This really is like walking into a tiny world that actually is just paused in motion for a moment. And here we have a bunch of different livestock that looks like they're about to be loaded up into the train. You can even look within the mountain to see where all the tracks are laid and just what it might look like when those trains pop through. Now, as you can see, this is always a work in progress, and there's more coming even than what we see right now. There's more back here, look. Which is really impressive. It's so lifelike, I almost expect this helicopter to just start spinning and take off. The zoo is in town. Oh my goodness, they hop down. That's so cute. Even down to the last little detail, harvesting these oranges. Look at this. There's tiny little specks of oranges, and this guy is working hard to pull them down and put them in these buckets for collection. Now this place is really impressive, and they have some people who are very involved with projects right here in the middle telling us about the special touches. It's kind of cool to see how resourceful they've had to be with some of these different projects as they've made them due to materials not being exactly available or highly too costly. So coming in here, you get not only the visuals of the really awesome train, but also the experience of getting to learn a little bit more about how they were made, how they were put together, and checking out these amazing murals along the walls. It's really an experience here. But it doesn't just stop with the trains themselves. There's also a lot of different things that relate to the trains. For example, we've seen several different items that you might be interested in picking up that relate to trains, or that might have historic relevance for something that was marketed with trains. Some of these pieces in here are so cool to see, and they have all the different gauges of trains, so you can find something that might interest you if you're a train lover or a train enthusiast of any kind. Look at this one right here. This is the Barnum and Bailey circus car. Wow. And then there's another one right behind it that says the greatest show on earth. Deep into the back of this case we have American Flyers. These are all still in their boxes and they're S-gauge. And these pint-sized little people just are really cool. Right here we have probably one of the most famous people to ever put on the little railroad conductor hat, Mr. Boxcar Willy, and this one is actually autographed. This entire case is filled with Boxcar Willy items. And right here we have an actual train stack, I believe is what they call it. It's the smokestack. It's where the smoke comes out. Thanks guys for coming along with me to check out the trains today here in Branson. I hope that you have enjoyed your visit. This is just a small taste of what you will find if you come out here and check it out. So I encourage you, if you're a train enthusiast, train lover, or just somebody who's curious about something cool, to check it out. If you've liked today's video, make sure that you leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and check out the interactive map in the description below for even more cool videos, not only here in Branson, but across the United States. Till next time, guys,